This might get controversial, but who did it better, Thailand or China? I'll leave it up to the comments. I have an idea of what I prefer, but I want to see what you guys think. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Diecast review, and this time we're taking a look at the 2024 Cars Easter collection of 6 vehicles. Now, the distribution on these is a little whack at the time that I'm recording this. They are being found at grocery stores like H-E-B and Kroger, but also now at places that are discount stores like Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Pretty insane. Now at H-E-B is where I got my set, and it took me about 5 different locations to complete a set because they only get typically 1 to 2 cases of these, and characters like Mater and Flo sell out extremely quickly because they are only 1 per case. I will put the case contents on screen in just a second, but based out of my memory, it is 3 of each McQueen, and I think 2 of Ramone, 2 of the Buggy, and yeah, it just makes up a case count of 12 eventually. These are retailing for $6 at grocery stores, but TJ Maxx and Marshall's are getting them for $2.99, basically 50% off. At the time that I'm recording this, I have not found them at those discount stores, and I wish I did because I would have just returned these at H-E-B because $6 for each of these is kind of steep. But if I don't find them, well, at least I have them here for this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it, and we're going to go in the order that they are displayed on the back of the box. So we're going to go basically left to right, left to right. We got the Easter Buggy right here. Not the first time it comes out. This is a re-release from Thailand from 2021, and I'm just noticing that there's a hair stuck in there. Whose DNA is that? I don't know. It could be coming from China or Thailand or California. Who knows? I don't know where these get sealed. They're made in Thailand, but yeah, someone's hair is in there. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. I wasn't really planning to open it anyways because, well, in 2021, like I said, it was released before in the main line, and it looks exactly the same. No differences whatsoever, and I can't say there was a reason why to change it in the first place. Can't change something if it's not broken, so, you know, that one just stays as is. But this is still a nice re-release, and I mean mandatory for an Easter set if you're gonna do an Easter collection, you know. Imagine having this set with no Easter Buggy. Next one we have, same thing. We're not gonna open this one because it also was released in 2021 alongside the Easter Buggy for the Cars mainline. It is Lightning McQueen as Easter Buggy. This was once a canceled car, but now came out from Thailand. Whoever thought of coming out with this was a genius. I mean, a lot of people wanted this one. And granted, the original was going to be made in China, and this one is from Thailand, but it's better than nothing. And same thing, these are exactly the same. The 2021 original release and the 2024 reissue for this Easter set. So I'm going to keep those 2 in box. The rest, however, we do have a reason to open because they are all variants. So Ramone here has come out before. Back when these Easter cars first came out, the back of the boxes for all of these are the same. And there's the barcode in case you want to take a picture of it and see if your stores will have it. Target does have these in the system, but Easter is not that far away and they still haven't come in stock. So maybe Target won't get these and that's why TJ Maxx and Marshalls have them. I don't know. I honestly wish I knew. Maybe someone in the comments could explain what they think about that, why Target's not getting them and discount stores are. It's just a really weird scenario, to be honest. I love the packaging they did for this car set for Easter. Look at the little eggs. They're like all Cars themed. You got a lightning bolt, you got a Piston Cup themed one, checkered flag, a 95, a cactus, those little like tire tread marks in yellow, and those little gears. Very nice theming. Love it. And it's in the shape of a little basket with a bow, the Cars logo, and you actually have the actual basket kind of sitting there on the grass. Very, very nice. I love these packages. Looking at Ramone here, we're gonna have the brand new Thailand variant on the left and the Chinese original on the right. The shades of yellow in general are different. They went for a lighter shade this time around from Thailand. They have painted in the mouth, and they of course added in the eyeliner, eyeshadow sort of trademark that Thailand is known for with their variations and these eye plates for the vehicles. The eyes are a little bit more detailed in my opinion. At least they do look like that. Oh yeah, from the side especially, you can tell the difference here. You know, but what's funny is that the original went from an orange to a yellow, sort of fading towards the middle. When you get to the back here, this is completely yellow, but at the front it's more of an orange. Now Thailand just kind of stuck to just one flat color of yellow. I can kind of see a little bit of orange, but I don't think that was executed all that well. I do like how, you know, the original is from 2 colors. You still have your little pink stripe on the side, the white lines at the top, and the license plate on this new one is actually painted in silver. The original, well, at least on mine, was not. So there's a couple improvements here and there. They did paint this trim here on the wing, sort of on the back of Ramone, in silver, which looks really nice. The original didn't really have that. Now we're going on to Mater. Now Mater from Thailand now is completely made of metal. From China before, they were half and half. Half plastic and half metal. But now that Thailand took over, it should be all completely metal. So at least I hope. Let's open it and see if it is. I'm trying to preserve these boxes, man. They're just too nice. These are going to be great gifts for Easter. And they are selling out pretty quickly. Okay, how is this attached? Oh, it's like a little... Okay, I see that. It does come out. Nice. And then you can take out Mater. Nice. All right, so it is a completely metal counterpart.
Unlike this piece of shit.
Taking a look at the original, right off the bat, the eyes are different. They're kind of just completely staring into your soul now, whereas before they were kind of looking a little bit down. Mouth is a little bit more detailed now in this new counterpart. Same with the engine, as normal Thailand counterparts are. Looking at the side, a little bit more vibrant there on the green, and the colors in general, they're not as pastel as the original. You do get that full metal back and the lighter orange cables. And I just noticed they used the larger tow hook for Mater to give McQueen the towing capabilities. So if you don't know already about the towing capabilities, older McQueens, like, well, they didn't put it on this one. Actually, I gotta check now if this one has it. I have no idea if he does. Let me check off camera. Oh yeah, he does. If you look underneath there, there's a little punch hole for you to tow McQueen with Mater. The originals did not have that. But let's open up that McQueen so I can demonstrate that real quick. That's pretty much it for Mater. I'm pretty much done comparing him to the original. That tow hook caught me by surprise. They should just add that to every Mater variant. I think they're slowly trying to move on to that, but it just depends. Some have it, some don't. They first introduced that Mater with the towing feature along with McQueen with punch holes on the bottom of the base, I believe in 2022 at the start of the year. So here's the Easter Lightning McQueen. This one is kind of rare, the original at least, but there's what I was talking about, those little punch holes there. That's for Mater to hook onto him and tow him. Like I said, original Maters and McQueens did not have that feature. I mean, here's a perfect example. Where is it? Here it is. Original from China did not have the punch holes, and Mater had the smaller hook. Granted, I mean, as a kid, I would do this, but sometimes these little hooks would not stick or they would break. So the fact that they came up with a little system more than 15 years later, just took them long enough. But, you know, hey, it's nice to have. So looking at the McQueens here, interestingly, they went with the Cars 1 mold. So the Cars 1 mold of McQueen has this open mouth, and the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup Lightning McQueen from Cars 2 has this sort of like grinning expression with his teeth closed. These are a little bit slightly opened. The eyes are kind of like this one. Obviously, you just have eyeshadow and a eye plate now that's made out of plastic and not metal like these. So that's, you know, one of the major differences. Rusty's text is slightly different. The colors are pretty darn identical. And where they placed all the colors of the blue, the pink, the yellow. Yeah, they replicated it pretty well. The sponsors are slightly smaller. Thailand's on the bottom, China on the top. I would have kept them a little bit bigger like this here, but oh well. Rims, they look okay. Lightning bolts there. They're backwards. They didn't fix that. Those are upside down. They should be flipped the other way. Kind of like this right here. You can kind of see what I'm talking about with the lightning bolts. Or maybe it's meant to be like this. I don't know. Someone will help me out in the comments if that's anything to do with the book, because I've never actually read the book. I don't have access to it. I should probably buy a physical copy on eBay after this. There are the backs. They seem a little different if I'm going to be... Oh, well, yeah, it's the Cars 1 mold. That's why This is the Cars 2 mold, so it's a little bit thicker on the back from what I'm seeing, in that bumper area as well. And of course, you got your punch holes there for the vehicle. The licensing will say 2021, and this one says nothing. It doesn't say any of that. Okay, but for sure, definitely this guy is a great addition if you missed out on the original. I remember buying this guy on eBay a couple years back, and I think I paid a hefty price because he was, you know, on the rare side. Same with Mater. These Easter cars in general, just seasonal in general, cars merchandise becomes very rare. I know the Christmas cars were very popular as well last year. So it's great that they're doing a lot of these seasonal cars all year round now. They do Halloween as well as part of the main line with like Mummy, Costume, Luigi, and Guido. And they did, I think, what else for Halloween? I think that was really it. And for Easter, you know, we have this whole collection. Christmas, we have the Christmas cars at Target and H-E-B sometimes with like Clutch Kringle last year and the Snowmobile and, you know, all those cool variations. So I'm definitely hoping they keep this up. I like this. Whoever's in charge of the seasonal cars, keep it up, man, because they made a completely new one for this year, just like they did a new one for the Christmas cars last year. So the new car for the set is Flow. Never been released before. First time, straight from the book. That's all I know. Like I said, I haven't read the book, but I know this is from the book. I've seen screenshots. And I mean, it's just amazing that they're doing stuff that they've never done before. You know, because I'm getting tired of just cars on the road every single year for the past 2 years. Oh, she has this little plastic notch to hold her in there too. So stuff like this are just little hidden gems, you know? Stuff that takes a break from just cars on the road, centric main lines taking over every year. So something classic like this from in between Cars 1 and 2 or 2 and 3, it's just refreshing, you know? So here I have a normal Thailand Flow to compare. Mouth looks pretty similar. Eyes are shifted to the left, which looks incredible. And the main highlight is that she has patches of pink. It looks really, really nice. The sides as well, instead of that sort of like creamish beige color she usually has, is now in pink. Same with the back there on that circle part. Looking at the license plates here, I'm going to have to zoom in. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger now. Looking at the white walls and all that other stuff. Yeah, not bad. I really like the detail they put on this one. If you zoom in even closer. Hold on, I have a magnifying glass. I completely forgot. It's phenomenal. Look at that. So small. And the pinstriping in pink that goes across the vehicle as well looks really, really good. I'm going to zoom in on some of the other vehicles now. So here's like McQueen. Yeah, man, I love the details on these. They look really, really good. Okay, I got a little dizzy from just that, so I can't imagine the viewers. Well, that essentially wraps it up here for the Easter collection. Piston Cup Productions signing out, and I will see you guys next time.